Sound is not an object. It is a mechanical wave, which means it requires a material medium to propagate energy from one point to another. On Earth, sound travels through air via vibrating molecules. At sea level, air contains approximately 2.5 times 10 squared to the power of 5 molecules per cubic meter, allowing pressure waves to propagate efficiently at a speed of about 343 meters per second. Space, however, is fundamentally different. Outer space is an extreme vacuum. Even in relatively dense regions of interplanetary space, there may be as few as 5 to 10 atoms per cc. This is trillions of times fewer particles than in Earth's atmosphere. Because sound waves depend on molecular collisions to move forward, this particle scarcity makes sound propagation physically impossible. There are simply not enough particles to transfer vibrational energy. Mathematically, sound intensity is directly proportional to medium density and elasticity. When density approaches zero, sound amplitude collapses toward zero. This is why, in a near-perfect vacuum, sound does not fade gradually. It does not exist at all. This principle has been verified experimentally. NASA vacuum chamber tests show that, as air pressure drops below 1 millibar, sound transmission decreases exponentially. At pressures comparable to space, sound transmission becomes effectively zero. A common misconception arises from radio signals and electromagnetic waves. Unlike sound, radio waves do not require a medium. They propagate as oscillating electric and magnetic fields at the speed of light, approximately 300,000 kilometers per second. This is why communication in space is possible, but sound is not. Interestingly, space is not absolutely silent everywhere. Inside stars, gas clouds, and plasma-rich regions, pressure waves can exist. For example, within the Sun, acoustic oscillations travel at speeds exceeding 200 kilometers per second. However, once outside these dense environments, sound cannot survive. From an astrophysical perspective, the silence of space is essential. Without a medium, energy loss through mechanical waves is minimized, allowing planetary orbits and cosmic structures to remain stable over billions of years. In summary, space is silent not because it lacks activity, but because it lacks matter. Sound requires particles. Space removes them. Silence is not an absence of events. It is a consequence of physical law.